Welcome to Leah's Tribe, and I want you to shop with me. I went to Trader Joe's today and met two of my clients there. I was away for a week, and so I made sure that I ate whatever I needed to so I didn't waste, and my refrigerator and cupboards are bare. So I went to Trader Joe's today and I got some of my basics, and I want to show you what I got for $126. The majority of it is organic. Everything here, I believe, is plant-based. I do live with my daughter who's not plant-based, but and for $126, I got two large bags. Now, when I say large bags, this is a double bag. So you'll see it's like a magic clown car because there's so much in there. But for $126, and I'll keep this up. And the reason why I say this is people say to me all the time that organic food is too expensive. It's not. It's not expensive unless you're buying organic processed food. And to me, that's not what I'm buying. I'm buying real food and I'm making my own stuff. And I'm making it simple, right? Simple, inexpensive, super quality. Can't go wrong. So let me show you a little bit of what I go to. This is arugula, my absolute favorite. Not everybody's favorite, but it's a really bitter, great green. My daughter asked for apples, so I buy organic apples since she asks for them. And she usually eats them with organic peanut butter. And if you look at the label, if it starts with an 8 and it's 5 digits, it's organic. So to me, that's important. You'll see my bananas also are jicama wraps. This is a root that actually people are using in tacos. I put a little bit of jelly and fruit in there and made it into like a crepe and air fried it. It was so good. There's like, I bought it so that I could explore what I can do with it. So wait and see. And then organic avocados. I think they were a little pricey, but I love avocados, and these just look, I'm willing to pay the $5.99 or the $6.99 to have these. And then keep in mind, if they start going bad before they go bad, put it in the freezer, you know, scoop it out, put it together and just freeze it. You can put a little clump right into your smoothies and it makes it very thick. You don't want to put too much in because then it makes it into like a pudding. But avocado in there, it's good for you, like, and you don't waste. I'm gonna tear this. This is another one. I love organic green beans. I'm always putting it in stir fries. My daughter likes them just to snack on and eat it with hummus or whatever. This is dried pineapple. It's not organic. Most of the stuff I showed you was organic minus this. And there is a little sugar on them. But what I was telling my clients and what I do with it is I cut them up and I put it in my trail mix. So, you know, I make my own trail mix with dried fruit and organic nuts that I eat. So this is a go-to. Along with my green beans, I'm always putting my broccoli into a stir fry, and carrots too. I've really never been a carrot lover, but more recently than not, I've learned to enjoy chomping on carrots and hummus and cooking with it. So I've been putting more in my stir fries and my salads, that type of thing. And it's organic. This is 2, right? Now these are organic. This is what I'm frying my bananas in my air fryer with, and I drizzle peanut butter on it. It's so delicious. It's my new favorite evening snack. The other thing too, as when they do start to turn, I unpeel them, put them in the freezer, and make sure that I can put them in my smoothies. Okay. Grapes, my daughter asked for. It bugs me that it's not organic, but they didn't have any other. And, you know, there are certain fruits and vegetables that you should be more aware of when it's a smaller fruit, basically, right? Strawberries, grapes, blueberries. You know, if they're not organic, it's the circumference, I guess, the surface of it that they're spraying and doing things to. So think about how many you're popping in your mouth, right? So that's why, to me, certain things just have to be. Strawberries are one of those, and these were kind of on sale there, which on sale, organic strawberries here is like $4.99. But again, I don't waste these. So if they start to turn, I put them right in the freezer and I throw them in a smoothie. And then a mango, because I love mango. I throw it in my Mexican dishes. I throw it on my salads. Same with the apple. All right, and now organic peppers. Now, I don't believe this is organic. Organic peppers. As you can tell, the majority so far is for $1.26. I don't think that's so bad. This is something new that I've been adding. It's organic broccoli stalk. So it's got carrots in it. It's all the stems of the broccoli. I cook with it anyway, and I was like, oh, that's fun. And so I put this into stir fries, and I've also made it like a Mexican, like cumin and chili powder, and you know, just really kind of throw it on a taco kind of thing, which is yummy. And then along with that, I have now come to, I love pineapple, dried pineapple, as you can tell, but this is spiced. And what's awesome about this, again, you can throw it onto Mexican, or I throw it into a stir fry. It changes it all. I do also throw some, like a nut mix, like an almond Thai mix into it. It's delicious. So you could cut it up, put it in a trail mix. There's so many things that you can do with it. You can snack on it and pace yourself, whatever it is. The best pico that I find, although I'm not supposed to eat tomatoes, this is my favorite. And organic toasted sesame oil. All those stir fries I'm telling you about, I use this, and I use, let's see if I have it here. No, but I have this. This is a new little fun sesame oil chili, but be careful because it is spicy. This one's really good on everything. Like I drizzle this over broccoli and green beans, and it's delicious. And salt and pepper, a little garlic. It's done. Peanut butter. As I stood there with my two clients that I walked around, they both agreed that for the money, for the taste, that they're going here, going there, this is the best deal. It's like $4.99. It tastes the best. I've had other stuff in my smoothie. It changes it, you know. So for myself, this is something that I'm always going to. I put this on my bananas and put it in my smoothies and dip it in apples. Like I eat a lot of peanut butter. Sweet potatoes, roast them, broil them, air fry them, make it into a mash, whatever it is. And vegetable broth. This is like a base to a lot of things that I'll make, or I just add instead of water, just to give it a little bit more taste. And I think it's like $1.99 or something. But it's organic and minimal processed and easy. What else we got? Let's see. Oh, I heard that these were delicious, that it does have some orange juice in it. So I wouldn't drink this if I was fasting, right? I would drink this after as a treat. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna try that, even though I have a seltzer water machine. Coconut oil, 2 of them. Let me see if I can get my hands on it. The reason why I bought 2 is they've been out. Every time I go, they say that it's manufacturing or some issue, I guess, in general we're having. And so when I saw it was out, I was like, oh, I need 2. I moisturize. I use this for a face scrub. I use it in cooking. You can use it in your hair. You can use it everywhere on your body. Like, it's amazing. Earth's Balance. This is an alternative to butter. And it's so much better than like the margarine crap or, you know, all that don't believe, you know, it's not butter. This is organic. I buy this one's sitting right next to the one that's not, and it's a few more cents more. And I'm like, how company do you do this? But it's just the way it is. I would rather know that it's not sprayed and all that for the few more cents than I'm getting the better quality ingredients. So I use this on as butter. I use it in cooking. I use it. I was telling one of my clients I make the meanest apple pie or apple cobbler with it, you know, for the crumbles. Like, you can use it for everything. Another thing that you can use and kind of explore, coconut cream. Talking with my clients today, there was a lot of talk about how it separates, right? There's solid pieces in here, and then there's liquid. And so she uses the liquid in oatmeal for her family. And then she was asking me about what to do with the solids, you know, and that she makes like a overnight oat thing. And I think you know, it's going to go solid. So, myself, I use this in many dishes as like instead of milk for cream. And I also, like, one of my favorite right now, I don't know the Indian dish, the name for it, but it's got chickpeas and usually spinach. I put arugula in there and tomato paste and coconut oil, cream. So it's vegan, it's delicious, it's creamy, and there's a lot of uses. A lot of people use this for desserts too. Like I said, oatmeal. I put it in my oatmeal instead of water. Let's move on. These are my favorite. I just leave this in the fridge and I eat them right out of the can. And sometimes I get one for me and one for my daughter. They're just the grape leaves, right? The rice grape leaves. My client told me that this is delicious. I'm not a mushroom lover. So she said she would take it she'd pay for it. But, you know, I give it to her if I don't like it. She loves it. She puts it on veggies. She puts it on everything. I love mushroom, the taste. I don't love the texture. So I figured, let me try it. Along with that, now keep in mind, this is all $126. I have marinated artichoke hearts. I love them. And this is in more of a water rather than an oil, which, you know, it's just a little extra better. I do rinse it, pour it out, and even just give it a rinse because it tastes the same. You just don't need all that stuff all over it. And then, it's not with that. I use red pepper, roasted red pepper in there. Sometimes I'll also use black olives or Greek olives in there. And I'll make like a mix of it. I'll throw beans in there, maybe some seeds. And I can throw that onto a salad or onto a spaghetti squash or, you know, anything. Eat it right out of the bowl. Onion, and I mean, you know, look around. You could put your own items in it and make it like a salad. To me, that's delicious. And like I said, you can throw it over many things. another coconut cream, and organic reduced sugar raspberry jelly preserves. Of course it has sugar in it and all, but it's better than the genetically engineered, I'm not saying the brands, that, you know, jellies that are sitting there and all sorts of not good for our family. This, to me, they have apricot, they have a grape jelly one, strawberry. When you compare apples and bananas, there's no reason, you know, not to do this. And I think the price is like just a few cents off. So all this is what I bought today to kind of replenish. Now, how long does this all go for me? Quite a while. I can get 2 weeks usually at least out of a lot of this stuff, right? Just making different things with it. The avocados, I don't waste. The bananas, I never waste. This is just to cook with and bake with. This is fresh until it's not. Even same thing with the grapes. Eating frozen grapes when you're trying to, you know, watch what you're eating is a nice treat when you're kind of trying to, you know, get yourself to think that it's ice cream or some kind of dessert. They're really delicious for in the freezer also. So I wanted to show you what I bought today, some of the things that my clients and I were talking about, and I'm going to make sure that I post along with this links to Amazon food that I buy. I can buy it around the corner. My clients, many of them don't have those stores right around the corner. So I put together an Amazon shopping list, and I have other references and grocery lists that I'll add below so that you could check out some of the things that I do buy and some of the recipes, and I'll share that, some of the recipes that I do also. So hopefully this was helpful, and I will be back soon. Thank you.